Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. I was on the wrong Zoom link, everybody. My apologies. I was sitting on the wrong Zoom link. So, my apologies, but let's get started. How y'all doing?
Doing all right. Trying to make it.
Yeah. This market kind of hit a standstill a tad bit.
I'm
We
doing great.
That's good. That's good. That's good. The market has hit a standstill tad bit. And the thing about it is we're gonna actually look today and break down what's really going on, like what's happening that's making this market kind of just stop where we stopped it right now. Because it honestly does not make too much sense. But there's definitely a huge push down happening right now. And it's not driven by anything but fear. So we always look to understand what our fear metrics looks like. We always take a look at our VIX and see what the VIX is looking like. So we're gonna take a look at the VIX, see what that looks like, and kind of go from there. As far as that, everybody on YouTube, welcome, welcome, welcome. How you guys are doing? How you all doing? Hope everybody had a beautiful long weekend. I definitely enjoyed the extra days off from the job. Definitely enjoyed that. Hope everyone else did as well. Where's my chat box so I can see my chat box? There you go. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Six Hustles, Miss Betty. Good morning, Goose. Good morning, Derek. What's going on? Good morning, Sexy Q1B. Good morning. I think that's Sensore. Good morning. Tanya's Way. Good morning. Eric, Eric with the dirty pass. Good morning. Orlando Jones, Courtney Brown, Charlie Pooh Music. What's going on, Charlie? Shelton, what's going on? Dawn, Miss Dawn Day. Good morning.
And good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so let's get started. So right now, everybody, the market is we're hitting this spot. We're hitting a space right now where the market is actually it kind of hit that 530 spot, and we had a little struggle bus right there, that 530 spot. Personally, I believe this is a buy the dip opportunity, everybody. If this market continues to fall down, I believe everyone should be buying the dip. This is the reason why. Okay, this is the reason why, right? If so, you guys can't see me. I'm out of the camera. There we go. All right. So if the market was going up, doing nice, pretty good, right? And if we look at the overall data of what's come out since then, there hasn't been anything major come out. I believe we had like maybe like one thing of a couple things of data come out that was kind of sparked it back up, but nothing major. The overall sentiment of Jerome Powell has not changed. Nothing major has truly changed. That's what I'm trying to get at. Nothing major has truly changed. So this is, in my personal opinion, this is the buy the dip opportunity. You got a spy. What you do over there, boy? We got a spy going down to right now what 525. Okay, we got spy at 525. We have we have what's check this out. What do we have with QQQ? QQQ is at 456. It's off of $5 off its highs. Spy is actually what $10 based almost $9 to $10 off its highs. In my personal opinion, this is a buy the dip opportunity. Now, I believe Friday we do receive, Thursday or Friday, we receive some data that's going to come out that can definitely give us the understanding of exactly where we're possibly going if for the short term, as far as are we going to have some more consolidation, uh, or are we going to start heading down, or are we going to start pushing up? Okay, that's some strong things. That's some definitely some things to think about. Okay, but I personally believe the sentiment has not changed. Inflation is going down slowly but surely. The insurance part of inflation is going down. Shelter is starting to tickle down some as well. Well, shelter is still kind of up there, but insurance is starting to tickle down some, as far as car insurance and things of that nature. So, really? So I think this is a good opportunity. This is when you gotta hold on. If you in longer positions, hold on to your positions. Be patient. Be careful. Don't get scared out of your positions, and then next thing you know, it jumps and go crazy. My personal opinion, we are not. Let me say it again. We are not pushing down for a sell off. Don't see it happening. If you look at the RSI on SPY right now. The RSI on SPY is coming back to a strong support level right now. Coming to a strong support level right now with SPY. So we're gonna go into the market and break all of those things down right now. Okay. Anybody in any plays right now? I know you probably got some long positions, but anybody anything else? Yeah, but what? Any other open plays? Anybody else in?
Yeah, I just got some more. Go ahead, Sebastian.
It's like you want to sound like you underwater, Sebastian. Go ahead. What you were saying, Billy?
I'm in a couple swing plays.
Okay.
The AMD I'm still in. I'm down on almost everything right now.
AMD went to like $7 yesterday, right?
I'm in one. Starbucks. I'm still in Starbucks play.
Nice.
Also in what's the other play? Starbucks, Home Depot, AMD, and Walmart.
Okay.
So all of them kind of down on me. I got them all closed.
Okay. Cool,
the market's pushing down, but
yep.
I got a little bit of time. I think the earliest out of all of them might be June 7th. And that's for the Home Depot.
Okay.
And then I got June 14th for Starbucks and Walmart. And then the AMD is August 16th. And then I got UEC, which is out to January 2025.
Gotcha. Okay, good stuff.
Okay, very good. First, Mr. Jackson, saw that amazing play yesterday. Did you end up taking profit?
No, I'm holding. I mean, my price target.
That 1,100. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. I'm down about 6,000 right now. Because the market's falling down. But listen, I'm in a good position, so I'm holding. But appreciate all praise the Most High.
Absolutely. So I am learning how to swing the futures. You can't exactly swing overnight, right? Technically, you can. You just have to wait till 6 p.m. So I got into a couple trades this morning that just closed out for 1,100. I actually lost $3.39 on one. I bought that to positive $4 just now, and negative $4 and $325.
Okay, so say that again. So you can hold futures if you get in at 6. So you can pretty much hold it overnight.
You can't long-term. Yeah, you can't long-term swing, right? So what I've been doing is let's say the market's not consolidating and it's actually pushing in the direction like today it was pushing down. So since 6 o'clock yesterday, the market's been trending down. So I got in at 6:45 and I just a safe bet, one contract, two contracts, but I woke up to $1,100, right?
Nice.
With just one contract.
Nice.
And so I did that across 2 accounts. I had another account that was going the other way earlier that day. It was down $3.39 this morning. It is now up $4 positive. And then I have a $1,140, $500 on the 250 account that I opened yesterday. Because remember, I traded that yesterday for the first time.
Hey, hold on. First of all, stop right there. Say that one more time. What's the account to what?
Oh, $250,000. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I graduated the $250,000 account, guys.
My man, good stuff. Good stuff, brother.
So I'm live over there. I have that account up to $1,145. So my goal on that account is 1%, which is just $2,500 a day, right? But my current goal, I reduced the $2,500 to just $1,000. So I'm at $1,145 since last night at 6 o'clock when I started trading the account.
Okay.
And I'm using it to swing, but you can't hold past the close of the market. They'll close your orders out, right?
Right.
But what you can do is when the market opens back up at 6 p.m., you can swing from that point through the entire next day.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So that's how I learned how to swing that. It's a short term swing, but it makes a lot of money. I actually woke up yesterday to $9,000
Wow.
when I got. Yeah.
Wow. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's what's up. That's crazy. Good stuff, man. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
But I got my chips ready for that dip too that you're just talking about.
Man, listen, this is the thing about it. So Friday, we're going to receive some data on Friday. That's the April course, I think PCE coming out Friday. So Friday, this dip was, well, Friday, this is what can happen, right? It's going to be the drastic, it's going to be great. Depends on what position you're in, calls or puts, right? If you're in calls, it can be, if it's in calls and the data comes back good, comes back normal, comes back regular, right? We're going to see a crazy push up. Okay, we're going to see a crazy push up, right? But if the data comes back bad, this drop is going to continue to fall down, right? Because April core PCE is going to come out, and then we don't have anything else major, if I'm not mistaken, until June 10th. So it's another week and a half of potential consolidation or pushing down, right? So let me kind of show you guys this though. Let me show you. Let's take a look at what we're seeing right now. So the VIX, as you remember, we all understand the VIX is our fear bracket, right? The VIX tells us and shows us where the fear is in the market. So let's take a look right here. Let me log in here right quick. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-doom, doom, doom. And it's crazy how, also it's crazy how the video actually, it actually, the market reacted differently to NVIDIA's earnings this time than last time. I guess the last time it reacted because it was in an upward trend already. This time it's reacting that it was in, there was positivity in the market the last time. This time it was fear.
Yeah, Meta was down $11 during NVIDIA's earnings.
Yeah, crazy, right? I believe Meta's eventually going to pop and go crazy, but we'll see. Okay, so let's take a look right here at the VIX. The VIX, take a look. This is what's holding us down. This is what's keeping us at bay right now. This VIX right here. 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Okay, the VIX right here is what's keeping us at bay. So if we take a look back, let's gradually take a look at on the hour time frame. We see that on, what day was this? The 24th, we see the VIX shot up right here on the 24th. This was the first sign of fear. Okay, May 24th, after hours, okay, it shot up and kind of consolidated. And then Friday, it just consolidated through the day. I think that's Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it just kind of consolidated through the day. From the 27th was what? Man, that's Monday. I don't even know why it shouldn't even open on. VIX shouldn't even open on Monday. Anyway, but it shot up after hours on Thursday night, right? And then yesterday, you see the VIX kept going up. Okay, this is showing us that fear is creeping back into the market. Now, fear is creeping back into the market. You see SPY is falling down because the VIX is pushing up. So now we understand our levels because we keep this on our chart. We understand a break above this 1488 basic 15, that's going to be bad for the overall market. Okay, a break above, if the VIX breaks above this 15 right here, that's going to be fear. All right, that's going to drive this market back down. Okay, once again, if we break above 15 VIX, it's going to drive the market back down. The market will not break above, in my personal opinion, the market will not break above that 15 VIX unless that April date unless Friday at 8:30 in the morning, that data comes out bad. Okay, if the data comes out bad on Friday, we will break above this 15 VIX, and it's going to be fear in this market.
Good morning, Chris. Just got on.
Good morning, brother. How you doing? No, we just chopping up, nothing major.
Oh, okay. We had a little problem getting on.
Yeah, I actually had I was on the wrong Zoom call. There's a lot of crazy things going on this morning, so yeah, that was the main thing. My apologies. Yep, my apologies. All right, want some more? Are you good? Want some more? There you go. Oh, you want out? You want out? Want to come over here with me? So If we go above that, that 15 on the VIX, okay, the market's going to potentially fall back down some, and it's a buy the dip opportunity. Okay, everybody, I keep saying this is a buy the dip opportunity right now. $10 off of SPY highs. We only like $5 off of QQQ highs because, you know, NVIDIA is keeping technology up. But I don't think that will happen until Friday. So I mean, today and tomorrow, I believe we can probably regain some of our position back. And then on Thursday, probably some consolidation and regaining position. And then on Friday, it's going to be the telltale. Friday data comes out good. VIX is going right back down here to this 12 area and going to be sitting down here looking pretty. Okay, because we want the lower the VIX, the better for us. If you in call options, the higher the VIX, the better for you if you in put options. Okay. Now we take a look at SPY, everybody. Remember, we always want to remember we're taking a look at SPY right now. The play has already happened, everybody. The play to the downside on SPY has already happened. Okay? It happened. When did it happen? It happened last night and this morning when SPY fell from, good stuff, Xavier. Good stuff, my guy. 37%. Good stuff. It started right. The position happened, closed right here. Right? So you see yesterday yesterday, right when the market was closing, we had a crazy push up right here. Boom, 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 boom. Crazy push up. Everybody, from what I understand, from what I saw today, there's nothing changed. Nothing has literally changed from 3 o'clock yesterday to 9:30 this morning. Nothing has changed. No data has changed. No new data has come out. Nothing has changed, everybody. But the market did what? It pushed down. It pushed down right here all day, all night, and all morning. So remember, the play has already happened. Now, most of the time, people be like, oh, it's falling down, it's falling down, it's falling down. And then they get it as soon as the market opens, they get in the puts. Okay? That's not the case. We already have a play that has happened. And that play that has happened was that we had a $4 push down on SPY this morning. We hit 530, basically at 530, and the market fell all the way down here to 525. So yeah, basically a $4 some change push down this morning. And with that $4 push down change drop down happened, now we have to say, okay, where are we going now? So let me clear these drawings. Okay? Where are we going now? Like we always say, what's the next level? What's the next stop? Okay, if SPY is going to continue to go up, we need to break above this 527 right here. Now, one thing that should have gave us a sign that, hey, this market is probably about to bounce a tad bit. As soon as the market opened, everybody, what happened? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. 20 minutes of what? 20 minutes of consolidating right back and forth. That consolidation, and then we have this big breakout candlestick. But we want to see if we can break above this 527 right here. Okay, that's the first level we want to see. We can break in order for us to keep on pushing. Okay. Let's see. 1 second.
Hey, Chris.
Yes, sir.
My swing is up to 1444, right? But I have to get out before 10 o'clock. Just because, you never know what happens at 10 o'clock from where we're at.
Right. No, I'm with you. You got, what time is it now? You got 5 minutes.
So, yeah, no, I just closed out. I put it in the chat. That puts me at 1442.
Good stuff.
$4.31 and 11.45. And I got the 1442 on 2 accounts because I copy traded that.
Good stuff.
Somebody asked me how I copy trade. I have a very hard time using NinjaTrader, which is the app that some people use. So I just use straight Trade-O-Vate to create my copy trades.
And that's only for futures, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, and TradingView is what I trade on, but Trade-O-Vate is how I create the copies.
One second.
Yeah, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock gets a little radical right at the open, so I like to be out of there.
That 10 o'clock will scare your life, bro. It make you think everything going up, and then out the blue, everything just start going start going down. All right. All right. So. Okay. So we want to come back up to that 527 and see where we go with this 527. Come on. We want to see what happened when it goes there first. Jamie Diamond, CEO, says the board should decide whether the best interest is. Come here. Oh, come here, man. Oh, come here. You're going to get my shirt all dirty. Wrap your hands around. Okay. So. Yep. So we want to see what's going to happen when we get back to that 527 on SPY. As you can see with QQQ right now, strong aggressive move up on QQQ. Remember, the play happened overnight, everybody. So it'd be great to see if we go back and retackle the previous day highs, that 530 area, that 530 area for SPY, and that 460 area for QQQ. That would be great if that could happen. Okay. Anybody have pivots? Anybody got the pivots or anything? Any pivot points? No pivots? All right, let's take a look at trading view right quick, man. Let's see. Trading view.
Hey Chris, real quick on the last mastermind, what day did you put the pivot calculator in there?
Take a look at day 5. If it's not in there, let me know. If it's not in there, let me know. I'll throw it in there right quick.
Because I meant to tell you, I tried to download it yesterday, and all it downloaded was the picture. The thing wasn't in there for me to download.
So you saw pivot calculator, but it just showed the picture.
I didn't see that. I just seen an example on both things, and I think that was day 5. But day 5 is I think you had on the red shirt, and that's the day that you was going in the trading view, and you was talking about using the supply and demand that was in trading view.
Okay.
And something else.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take care of it. No worries. Appreciate it, bro. I'll take care of that.
No problem.
All right, so here we go, everybody. This is what we was looking at. When I said we got to get past that 527, you can see that it was resistance, but you can also see where we have right here, we have a 15-minute supply zone, this 527, okay? I want to see us break above this 527 on SPY. If we break above the 527 on SPY, this is going to be great news, amazing news, awesome news, because now we have a nice, strong, we have nice, strong support at this 527. We're resistance at this 527. We break above it, now we got support right there, and we can make a straight shot to this 529, where we have an 8-hour pivot sitting right there at 529. Okay, so we want to see that push up above there. All right, right now the stocks are kind of leaning since the downward push. The stocks are kind of leaning to the upside, and I believe we will fill that gap. Where we will fill that gap at 525, basically 529 to fill that gap almost 529.20. So we can just say 529 will fill that gap. That'd be real nice if that was to happen. Real nice.
Chris, we gotta take out that high wick too, don't we?
Which one up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta come get it. It's all in this, and it's all in this zone right here. This is a strong zone on the 15-minute time frame. Go to the 1 hour and see how it looks on the 1 hour. So in the 1 hour time frame, that whole area right here, this wick, strong level of supply. We come up there and take that out, we definitely in a good place. They could possibly go back up to the highs. But like I say, the market is not going to make the aggressive move above 534 until Friday hits. When Friday hits and that data comes out, that's when the market is going to move and go crazy and probably go and take this back on. But I want to ask somebody, everybody look at my screen. Do you all see something? Look at my screen on the 1 hour time frame right now. Do you see something that actually just happened? See if you all see something that happened. See if y'all
Are you
see.
talking about the gap?
Not the gap, not the gap. Something else. Take a close look at something. Take a close look, and it's something very, very that we
We're
point
about
out.
to touch the demand zone.
It's something to do with that. Go ahead. What you about to say? Look at it. We have right here. We have a demand zone, right? Have that demand zone, right? This one fed this, so this one did what? It did something different, tad bit different. Fell down here, form a demand zone, pushed up right here, nice little W.
Oh, you talking about the lower highs?
There you go. There you go. The buyers bought in a little bit earlier this time, right? They bought in a little bit earlier this time. So what we should be looking for today is this. If we're staying above this low right here, that is a great sign. That's a good sign. I mean, the buyers bought in a tad bit earlier than normal. Now, not to say it can't come back down and break through. It definitely can come back down and break through, and then it actually comes into the demand zone, right? And then we want to see what happens when it comes into the demand zone in the hour time frame. But the simple fact that we have, we can call it a double bottom of sorts as well, but we came back up, pushed down, and made a higher low, can push us back up here to break above that level. We have to see how it plays out in the 1 hour time frame. But that's something to keep an eye on. This higher low right here. Okay? Keep an eye on it.
Yesterday, right as the market closed, they did something slick as well. The buyers actually pushed the market higher than it's been so far. So we have a new high.
Which one? What you looking at?
Right at the close of the market yesterday, when we were, it put down at about 3 o'clock, right? Right at the close of the market, the market pushed higher than it's ever been. So we actually have a new high from yesterday.
On SPY? On ES?
Yeah, on SPY.
So yesterday we closed at 530. The high is 534 though. Now we did push up and go.
We pushed, I thought we pushed up to the new high. Yeah, we pushed up right at the end.
Yeah, at the end we did push up and go crazy. Now I agree 100% with that. We pushed up and went crazy at the end of the day yesterday, which was interesting. So, but then from after this push up right here, that's why I was like, okay, we got this strong push up right here. This is a sign. This should be a sign of strength. But then you see right here, we had to push down. We had to push back down right here. So personally, I still feel this is a sign of strength right here, because nothing happened, nothing changed for this to fall down right here. I think we had to come down here and grab some more money down there, and then we can see that push back up and kind of, I believe going into Friday, we should be hovering somewhere around this 530 range, waiting for the news to come out. Just my thoughts. So I definitely believe it's a buy the dip opportunity. All right, pivot points. Let's see. Yep, that 529 is that powerful pivot. 529. Yep. So we got to see how that plays out. All right, let me go to QQQ right quick. QQQ.
I think Nvidia is going to overtake Apple. They're already at 2.8 trillion. Apple's at 2.9.
Oh yeah, they taking them. Yeah, and listen, they taking Apple down. Apple is no longer gonna be the head honcho. It's over for Apple. And Apple late in the game with the what is it? Apple is late in the game with the AI anyway. Yeah, Nvidia like for Nvidia, man, listen, Nvidia is crazy. Like it's no way around it. They're leading us into the future. The same way Apple has led us into, the iPads, MacBooks, and all that stuff. It's Nvidia's turn. It is what it is.
The craziest part is $700 ago was literally in like November.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But what we have to understand is what literally happened last week, right? Last week when earnings hit on the video, the numbers were so crazy. It's like you can't fathom. Like, this is not supposed to be happening. I literally remember sitting there when me and JT was talking one time. The video was at, because JT used to trade the video a lot. Like when the video was at like 200, and JT was just trading the video all the time, right? But the fact that now it's at $1,100, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's beautiful. It's crazy though. All right, so that's QQQ. That's the hour. Small double top right here, right? Small double top. You can kind of see a downward trend on QQQ forming as well in the 1 hour time frame right here.
Did you see what just happened on QQQ and SPY? How they wicked up like crazy and then started falling back down?
Yeah. People, I mean, I saw
That's
them.
why.
Go ahead. 10
That's
o'clock.
why I get out of 10.
Oh yeah, you got to. you got to. And the thing about it is that 10 o'clock time frame tells you something. It tells you, okay, all right, I wicked up going crazy, wicked down like crazy. Okay, now when it smooths out, it's gonna eventually tell you what direction it's gonna go. And that's gonna be another opportunity for you to get in. Boom, boom, boom.
For those people who are newer, 10:30 is actually when the market starts to level out for the 11 o'clock hour. And then if you want to be like very safe with your trades, trading the lunch hour is actually a really safe time to trade where you can just kind of get in and out easily.
Yep.
But that's
Go ahead.
the wicked pull.
Let's take a look at the video. Man, let me go to my new
Now what we'll do is we will always reach towards those wicks. So once that wick is formed, even though it pulls all the way back, the market's going to start to reach towards that wick again. So you can always count on after the pullback us to start going back in that direction.
Yep. Right now I'm down 3,000 on the video right now for the day. And that's so and this is what I want to tell you guys about swing trading. So everybody that's new, that's on YouTube right now, you new and all that good stuff. If you go back to maybe three videos ago, two or three live trading Wednesday videos ago, you will see that I was down about what $7,000-8,000 on this. This is the same exact trade. I was down about $7,000 to $8,000. Like I said, I'll show you guys everything. I don't hide anything from you. So I showed you guys, hey, I'm down $7,000-8,000 on this particular trade XYZ. And now if you look right here, you'll see I'm up $25,000 on this trade. That's so
crazy.
Does sound crazy, right? It's crazy, right? So that's why I say that's why I always say, like yesterday, for example, when it went crazy, it went up $70-something yesterday, I think, or closed at $60-something. I didn't have to go find that particular play because I was already in that play. I've been in this play for about a month and a half now. All right, bye, baby, love you. I've been in this play for about a month and a half now, and I was down $10,000 at one point. When it fell down, I bought the dip, and on that way back up, I'm making money, getting everything back right. I started with a 100 delta. What? I ain't leave him alone. Hold on, y'all. My wife coming here mess with the baby. Me and the baby got a good thing going. She gonna come here mess with the baby. He gonna see a boob, and he gonna want to get on her boob. And then she leaves. He gonna start crying. If he start crying, you taking it with you to get your hair done or wherever you going.
I'm gonna get my lashes done.
All right, well, he gonna be right there with you getting your lashes done. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay, he cool. All right, but anyway, but yeah. So the thing about it was, I was already in the play. I didn't have to find a play, and I was down $10,000 at one point in time, and I was bullish on the whole. I'm bullish on the whole market for 2024 in the first place, but I was bullish on this particular play. All praise the Most High. Everything worked out, and boom, I'm up 25. I was down 3,000. I'm up 25,000. So it's I was down like 10,000 max, and now I'm up 25,000. So you gotta be able to go through those rough days. You gotta be able to go through those difficult days. And like everything in life, everybody, this is why I always tell everybody, everything in life, if you think about it, is time. If someone says, hey, you're going to die tomorrow unless you give me $1,000. How many people will find $1,000 to give somebody so they can live? So they can have more what? More time. It's the same thing with the stock market. Everybody, your trades will be more successful if you give yourself more time. Now, if you're a scalper or you day trade, I do both. I do scalping and day trading and swing, right? So do all of them, right? But the ones what you swinging on that you think are gonna make a big move that's gonna pop on a certain time frame, this and the third, Put some time on those things. Let them sit for a moment. Day trade at the same time. Okay? Day trade at the same time. I have a 1K I want to swing for over a month. Any recommendations? Buy the dip right now. If you're swinging anything, I can't really tell you what to buy, but take a look at where the market is going right now. Everything with AI is going crazy, right? Everything with AI is going crazy. If AI is going crazy, what else is going to go crazy with AI? AI is technology. That means QQQ is going to go crazy. If QQQ is going, if NVIDIA is still going crazy, if AMD is still going crazy, QQQ is going to go crazy. So if you're normally a SPY trader, SPY, you need to change on over and take a look at QQQ because technology is going to run the market right now. So be looking for some potential. I'm going to probably look at some QQQ swings as well. And that's like, in my personal opinion, that's me double dipping. That would be me double dipping on QQQ, on tech and QQQ. I mean tech and just the market in general. So yeah, that's what we're kind of looking at right now. I have a price target for my swing trade to get out at 1,200 on SPY. I mean on QQ on the video. Now as I look at it, I personally, what you making that noise for, man? I personally did not expect. I didn't expect QQQ. I mean not QQ, but NVIDIA to be at 1128 right now on May 29th, and I got 233 days before I got to sell. So I probably remove my take profit to probably 1,300. That's probably when I'm gonna move back up to 1,300 now. So that's the answer to your question on that one. What's going on, Derek? How you doing, man? Oh, go ahead, Sebastian. Whoever that was.
I didn't say anything.
I thought somebody was about to say something. I'm looking at these comments on YouTube.
Hey Chris, I played it out from yesterday.
It did play out
Yeah, it hit 178 this morning. It waked up there.
on Tesla.
Yeah,
Let's take a
we
look
would have
at
got it yesterday.
Didn't Robert get in? I think Robert was in Tesla, right?
Yeah, he did. So
I
he
swear
got
it
out this morning.
did.
He good.
It did exactly.
It did.
Went right to that 170, that low hanging fruit, didn't it? Right to it.
Yeah.
I couldn't get out yesterday. I got out today. I just have one left. So it was like 30%.
I see.
CYC, congratulations, brother. Congratulations. And it hit it yesterday too. It hit it yesterday.
Yesterday, but I was at the
Doctor's office.
Couldn't get out.
Did you say yesterday? You said, "Let me see what the doctor say first." And then
They took too much time in there, man.
yeah. Well, yeah, it went.
I was lucky. I came back up today to that low hanging fruit.
Yeah, it did. It went straight to the low hanging fruit. What's the next? So we got to come back. We got to come back to that level again. But you can see it's ranging right now. It's definitely ranging. It's ranging right now between that 170, basically 173 up to 178. That's the range we kind of in with SPY for the not SPY but QQQ for not QQ Tesla for a while though. So really, if you be more specific, it's really like 170 to 180 for the most part. But yeah, I like it. We also broke beneath that trend line as well. I think we had like a 1 hour trend line that we had that was forming on Tesla. And look what it did right here. So right around here, it kind of broke through that one, and it broke through this one right here as well. Or right
I
there.
love when we get into a range.
Mhm.
It's just good trading.
Yep, great trading, man. Great trading. So, and the thing about the range is so beautiful. Like you see it. It tells you, hey, this is the bottom. Okay, this is the bottom. Right, this is the top, and look right here at the bottom of Tesla right here. It's just Tesla's just awkward, man. Tesla's real awkward. But look at it right here on the hour time frame, everybody. Right here with Tesla. Oh, my sister's calling.
I'll tell you, when we get into a range, guys, especially like the newer people, when we get into these ranges, that's usually like long range consolidation, right? Which means that at some point in time, we're gonna either explode to the upside or explode to the downside. And Meta, as an example, did it for about a month, right? They stayed between 306 and 320. And I think if Mr. Pickering remembers back that we talked about it like every day. I was trading it every single day. and then all of a sudden Meta was $500.
Right, right. It goes crazy, crazy. So look right here at let's look right here at Tesla. Look what Tesla is saying, everybody. Tesla is telling us something. Look what it's saying to us. Literally. Go back even a little bit further. Let's go right here. This is what Tesla's saying. Tesla's saying, buy me right here. I'm back here. Buy me again. I'm right here. Buy me again. It fell through. Push back up. Resistance. Then boom. We come back right here. Buy me, everybody. Buy me, everybody. This level. Everybody. The buyers are sitting at this level. This is the home for the. This is home for the buyers right here, everybody. Buyers. Let's keep going. Home for the buyers. Buyers. Home for the buyers. Buyers. Home for the buyers. Buyers. Home for the buyers. Buy me right here. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Listen, everybody. Out of 11 times this stock has come to this particular area, this 172, let's call it 172.50 to 173 area. When it comes to that area, right? We can let's call it 172 to 173. When it comes between 172 and 173, out of the past 11 times it hit, it broke through once. So if you play from that one, if you buy in between that 172 and 173 area on Tesla, you would have won 11 times, 10 times and lost once. Okay? Six Hustle say he does not trade Stressler. Hey, I feel you, Six Hustles. Because it beat to his own drum. Right? It beats to his own drum. But really, guy? Really? But these are the things I want you to start looking at, because this is the story that it's actually telling. This is a huge story. This is a huge story that it's telling. Right? It's saying the buyers are right there. Here you go, buddy. Grab that. Grab it. Go get it. You can grab it. Okay?
I need the buyers to pick up the pace.
Oh, you went in for the long haul.
Yeah.
You went in for the long haul.
Hey, Robert, how long did you buy that contract for? How much time did you get this up?
Actually expires on the 7th of June.
Okay.
Yep, the one I have right now.
Yep. Go. Somebody said, "Hey, Chris, go ahead." Oh, you was mad on Friday. You was mad Tuesday morning, wasn't you? You made how much?
1120.
Let's go. Let's go. CYC. Good stuff. 1100. How does that feel? How that feel, Miss D?
That felt phenomenal. Because Thursday I made $3,630. I got out at right before the bell.
Hold on. You made how much?
$3,630.
Hold on. Stop, pause, freeze, everybody. Hold on. Stop, pause, freeze, everybody. Listen. Stop, pause, freeze. You did what on Friday?
On Thursday.
Thursday.
$3,630.
Golly.
Friday.
Go ahead, G.
I was like, Robert was like, we supposed to be swinging. You supposed to let it go overnight.
No, you take your profit when you see it.
Right. Right.
Exactly. And she was like, you see how much money Chris is making? I said, Chris is not in my ball.
No, that's good
He's
stuff.
not in my wheelhouse. So
That's good stuff. That's great. Listen, I'm so proud of you, man. Yo, and I'm so proud of you and Robin. Like, that's amazing. I love it. I love it.
I've been going in the video every day.
Mm-hmm.
But by the end of the day, I'm taking my profit.
That's good. That's good.
I can't mess with Chris.
And it's scary. I don't know when you swinging a volatile stock, it's definitely like it's nerve wracking a little bit, right? But it's I mean you get used to it, right? You get used to it. But to your point, like you making money at the end of the day, and you see that money. Listen, by all means, hit that sell button and just reposition and get ready. Find your entry point the next day. Get in again, right? So what you got to understand right now with Nvidia is extremely. It's on an upward trend. It's on a crazy upward trend right now. That's where Nvidia is at. So we can't. But the thing about it is we can't just get comfortable with the upward trend. So we don't want to just jump in and say because we know it's going up. It can definitely fall back down as well. You see what I'm saying? So we just got to be patient with the whole thing. But good stuff. Congratulations.
I'm looking at that gap. I'm looking at that gap in the video from Tuesday, from yesterday, and I'm like, I'm not going into the video until it doggone fills that gap, and then it'll go up again once it hit that 1,043.
Yep. But let me break this down to you. Let me break this to you. This is the thing about it. The video is not going to fill the gap. I'm going to tell you, it's not going to fill the gap because it can't. The reason why it can't fill the gap is because no one in their right mind is going to sell Nvidia down to back into the to 1,050 or 1,040, whatever that gap is. It's not going to go back down there. And the reason and the reason why is because it has too much momentum. It's right now. It's defying technical analysis right now because of FOMO, fear of missing out. So when you get and that's one thing, and this is when that's kind of how Tesla did back during COVID. It defied all technical analysis, right? So Nvidia's FOMO, fear of missing out, and these are the catalysts that's gonna drive Nvidia crazy, right? They're doing a stock split. A stock split means absolutely nothing. Right? It doesn't give anybody any more value or at all. But what it does is this. Nvidia doing a stock split is going to lead to Nvidia entering into the Dow Jones.
Okay.
When it enters into the Dow Jones, that's just going to be more money for Nvidia because now companies have to actually buy into Nvidia. They have to buy got to buy a certain amount of money into Nvidia. So because right now the stock is too big to be in the Dow Jones. That's why you do the stock split. The stock goes lower, stock price goes lower. They can get included into the Dow Jones. But that's just a whole bunch of stuff on the back end. But yeah, Nvidia see 1,300 before it sees 1,075 again. Right? In my personal opinion, I could be wrong now, but that's just my personal opinion. Right? That's just my personal opinion. But listen, I'm proud of you. I'm so happy for you. That's life-changing money in like 3 days. That's almost $5,000 in 3 days.
Yeah, because I was like, Robin was like, leave it overnight. I was like,
Now, granted, if you left it overnight, you would have been extremely happy. But I mean, you already happy. So I'm happy for you. Proud of you. Man, that's love. That made my day. That really made my day to hear them numbers come out there.
That was some of my donations she got.
That on the video.
Yep.
What you do, Miss Iola?
Yeah, I bet against it.
Oh. Yeah. Understood. Yeah. Hey, it happens.
I'm happy for her.
well, I thank you, Miss Iola. I've been listening to you and listening to Sebastian and everybody else, and I'm like, I like that in the video, like Chris said, but I'm not grown enough.
Hey, listen. Take those NVIDIA profits and run back to QQQ and SPY. That's what I would do. Hey, I robbed the bank and now I'm finna go back home. I ain't about to go rob another bank. I robbed the bank, going back home. Good stuff. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And everybody, go ahead.
No, I was saying very good, ma'am. Hey, Chris, I did want to hit on 2 questions that came across your YouTube before we get out of here. But congratulations, ma'am. That is fantastic. I am very proud of you. Legitimately proud. The first question was like, what platform of TradingView do you use? Like, what price point do we have? I could get away with using the basic, right? Mm-hmm. But once you start making money trading, invest in getting some of the more premium features of TradingView is what I would always say. But you can start out with the free basic version. Yeah. And then there's a question that I absolutely love. There's a mark in your chat right now. He said that I believe his son Malachi just turned 16 today. Happy birthday, Malachi. Mm-hmm. He wants to get into trading, and he said where to start. Sir, that is the most amazing thing you can do for your child, is to give them financial literacy. He cannot trade until he's 18, right? But right now, for the next 2 years, you could sow into your child all of this knowledge that Chris is passing on, all of the knowledge that people are sharing right now, and he can come out the gates at 18 making more than most people make when they get out of college. Build himself a college fund, build himself a life in the future. So just start from the beginning, teaching him everything. And when he's 18, you can take however much you want, invest into him, getting his own little platform started, and he can trade from there. But I'm only a year in and I'm doing well. 2 years from now, who knows where I could be? So if you could start right now with Malachi, again, happy birthday, and just teach him everything. All you can teach him: options trading, futures trading, forex trading. Just fill his head with the knowledge if he's really interested in it, and it's going to pay off as soon as he turns 18. But
the parent can open a custodial account.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's about to say too, custodial
account. If you get confident with his abilities, you can always trade on his behalf, like you said, with a custodial account. But, give him the knowledge, because this is invaluable knowledge. What Chris has taught me, what Miss Iola has shown me, what Dave Vine, Mr. Pickering, like everybody in this group has shown me over time has made me so much. I want to share a funny story real quick. I actually got an email from my funded trading company yesterday telling me that I made too much money. I never thought I'd see an email like that in my entire life.
What?
They told me that there's a threshold to how much I'm supposed to be able to make in one day. And they told me that I went over that threshold. So it's basically like a threat, like, hey, calm down, kid, you're getting a little good. That was the most amazing email that I've ever had in my entire life, Chris. Listen, I say thank you to you, Davon, JT, Mr. Pickering, Nick, everybody, all the time. I appreciate you guys. I never get here without being in this group.
Oh man, all praise to Most High, brother. You definitely put that work in. Definitely putting the work in. That's crazy. They say slow down. Slow down. I'm gonna start calling. Yeah, they say slow down. Slow down. That's crazy. Good stuff. But yes, to his point, everything he just said, absolutely facts, man. A younger child, man. If you introduce them to this right now, it's gonna blow their mind to the point where this is going. They want the knowledge. They're gonna long for the knowledge, and it's like it's gonna blow their mind. 18, 19, 20 years old, you got all this information about how to go into the market. You see what you think about this is you're 18, 19 years old, right? And you turn on the TV and it says the stock market has tanked and it's down 7 days in a row, 3 weeks in a row. The stock market has been down. As an 18-year-old. The first thing, if you know about trading, the first thing I'm going to do is what? I'm finna go buy a whole bunch of stocks or contracts on options and buy the dip and wait for it to go back up. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But everybody, one quick thing, everybody. Did you all see how Apple has snuck up into the 190s on us? I think Billy called out Apple a long time ago, maybe like 2 months ago. Look how Apple has snuck up to that 190 area.
You knew they weren't going to stay down for long.
Right. They too smart. Right? So Apple hit 191, everybody, yesterday pre-market. Is that yesterday pre-market? Yeah, yesterday pre-market, I want to say. Hit 191, for the course it went down for the day. And right now, 194 it hit. And now it's at 190, basically 190, 180. So that's real dope. Real dope. All right, Spy. Your successful just
I
told.
was trying to get Apple 200, but the pullbacks was killing me.
Yeah. Oh,
When Billy had called it out, I
Mhm.
tried to get a swing, but them pullbacks was hurting.
yeah, they were. They don't them those swing trades are kind of massive. I mean, those pullbacks are kind of massive. Actually, definitely was. Also,
Looks like Spy trying to break that 527.
yep, that's what Your Successful just told me that on YouTube. It's coming to that 527. This is the level we was looking at right here, 527 Spy. Let's go. Get it, but. Oh.
Hey Chris,
You say Spy on the
you
video.
said you said you think it's going to hit 13?
Oh, you talking about the video?
Yeah, the video.
Not necessarily before the split. I mean, honestly, I don't. No, not 1,300 before the split. No. I think it will hit it 13 eventually. That's why I'm kind of. Now 60. 1 second. 1 second. I think it'll hit 1,300, but it won't happen before the split. So it'll split first, and then it would equate to 1,300. You see what I'm saying? So it'll definitely split first. It will definitely.
When it's split, how much you think it'll be? You think it'll be like $80 or $100?
So it's basically divided by 10. So right now it's at 1140. So you wanted to basically divide it by 10, and that'll tell you what it'll be. So whatever price it is that I think, because it's split in June 6th, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So whatever it is, June 6th at the close, divide that by 10, and that's what it's going to open at potentially on. Whatever the pre-market activity is, but that's what it's going to open it around that number on that next day. Now the thing about this is now you got to think about this. So in the video, everybody, it's not going to move the same. Okay, the way that it goes up,
Right.
$50-$60, yeah, those days are over. It's not happening anymore. It's probably gonna move. What you think? It's like about $3, $5, $6 here, something like that.
Yeah. And then I was going to ask you, what strategy you think we can use to try to take advantage of it?
More treat it the same way, because this is the thing about it. You treat it the same way. It's a strong possibility. It's gonna go back. It's gonna go to eventually get up to that $200 mark once it splits. You see what I'm saying? It'll go to that $200 mark eventually, because it's just, you got to keep in mind, we're still at the early ends of the video. We're still at the early ends of AI period. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to go back up, but it's definitely going to move a lot different. The way, so I personally believe you should definitely buy shares, because I'm definitely going to buy a lot of shares as well. But I think you should go in with a year-long contract. I truly believe everybody on here should look at the prices and buy you a year-long contract. Because we have to think about what's coming up. What's one of the big things that's happening in the video? Blackwell is about to happen, right? So the Blackwell is gonna come out, and that's the new thing, and that's gonna drive a lot of money and all those things. So I'll be buying some contracts. Now, granted, it may slip a tad bit once the split happens. A lot of people believe that, but I think with the AI frenzy right now, and the fear, that FOMO and fear of missing out, and the fact that analysts are still saying Nvidia is cheap right now, it's crazy. So yeah, that's what I would be looking for. That's exactly what I would be looking for.
Chris, excuse me. I'm sorry.
I was going to play devil's advocate here.
Okay, let's go. Let's talk about it.
Because even like looking at the
So let's think about it for a second, right? Hold on 1 second. Can someone else take that question for a moment? Give your thoughts, and then I'll give my thoughts in a moment. For what Miss Iola was saying, your thoughts about where's the market going and the state of the market, and then I'll then I'll come in and answer the question in a minute on my thoughts on it. Fire away, somebody.
Cycle, you think they want to end with a strong economy, but we can't say for sure. You're right. It could go down. We shall see. But when it comes to us as traders, I don't have a bias. So if it goes down, we'll make money. If it goes up, we'll make money. Now, for the people who are holding the long-term plays, it's going to affect you, but the key to the long-term play is like having those months and years for it to go ahead and correct and come on back up also. You of all people know that better than anyone. You're buying yourself that time for that reason.
Right.
But I wouldn't see it being like, oh, we'll fall to like $700 on Nvidia or like, $100 on Apple or anything like that. I don't see it being that bad, but 20, 30 bucks, I can see that.
Yep. So.
On Apple, and then of course it'd be like 100 on Nvidia.
Yep. And I had got pulled into a They had called me into a meeting. For some reason, they be wanting me to do stuff at work. I don't understand why. But I'm back anyway. But anyway, so to answer your question, Ms. Iola, is this. This is what I want you to this is what I want you to think about when answering your question. To your point, you're absolutely correct when we're looking at it. Right? That's a great observation. And you're correct, right? Now, what I want you to think about this, though. Think about this level right here. So, when we think about it from this point of view, there's an expectation of something that we can't forget about. We can't forget about the reason why in January the market ran up. Okay? So that's what we got to think about. Why did the market run up in January? The reason the market ran up in January was because of rate cuts. All right? Now, ever since the inflation started to come in higher and all that stuff, what happened from there? The market actually did what? The market pushed down. And the market's been pushing down because inflation's been coming in hotter. People have been afraid that the rate cuts are not going to happen. So now the market starts falling down. And rate cuts are starting to come off the table. The thing about this is what I believe, and I could be wrong, is going to keep the market up is this. Rate cuts has to happen. They're not going to happen. So the fact that rate cuts has to happen, and it's not all solely based upon rate cuts, but we do know rate cuts are coming once inflation starts to trickle down again. The problem is there's no data that could possibly come out to kill the market except for one thing, and that's if they raise rates. If inflation just gets too crazy and they raise rates. If they do not raise rates and that is gone now, you can't just it's the market is not going to drop down because it has no catalyst to. Right? Think about when in COVID when the market ran straight up. Go back and look at it, right? And then in 2022, the market was about, 2022, it was about to go back up, but it stopped and went down. What was the catalyst for it to go down? They raised rates. And they raised rates about 3 or 4 times in 2022 is what drove the market down. In my personal opinion, everything that's going to happen is going to be a small pullback that's going to lead to higher highs. Right? Small pullback that leads to higher highs. The thing about what we have to understand is we're at all-time highs and it's scary. But all-time highs, right? it's very scary, right? It's very scary because we have nothing to go off of. But what we have to remember and focus on is this. All-time highs means what? New life, new opportunities. That's what it means. Yes. New life, new opportunities, and we are in a great position, because you got to think about it, Miss Iola. We done seen this thing go from we've done been on these Zoom calls, and we've seen it go from 400 to 450, back to 415, up to 500, down to we see it, but what are we seeing? Am I muted again? I'm muted on. No, we I thought somebody said I was muted on YouTube. My apologies. But what we see is we now see that, hey, now the stars are starting to align. We understand that rate cuts is going to drive it up. If the rates go up, it's going to drive the market down. But we understand that rates, Jerome Powell has basically said it's not happening. Rates are not going up. Right? So that's kind of where we are right now with it. It's scary at the same time. It's scary. It's interesting, but I think we're in a place right now where we're buying the dip. And I think we're on a 2-year bull run. Because think about it, we're in June right now. We haven't cut rates yet. We're gonna cut rates. That's gonna probably close us out the year on a strong push up and open the year. What's the catalyst? Inflation is gonna be going lower. What's the catalyst to take us down? Another war gonna happen? We already know when a war happens, what happens? The market falls down for what, 1 day and then shoots right back up? What's the catalyst to keep us from going on this 2-year bull run, what I think we're going to potentially have? We'll see how it plays out, though.
I can agree with both sides of that, right? I'll take it from this standpoint of my personal experience. Trade the trend. If the trend says we're going up, then continue to ride that ride up as long as it goes until it falls, right? The other day when we were trading, Chris, remember I called when we go to like 53, 5, 27, 25, or whatever, we're going to pop from there. In my mind, I'm going counter trend in my head. I'm going, oh, we can't go any higher. We can't go any higher. The next thing I know, we were at 530. So
Right.
until we find that hard ceiling that does pull us down aggressively, or the news or the catalyst that pulls us down aggressively, just keep riding the ride up. Can you go to the 1 minute real quick
On SPY?
Chris, on these SPY?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Just from 9:54 until the current time. I want to show people something really neat.
SPY. 1 minute time frame. Okay, here we go. Let me zoom. What time frame? I mean, what time?
9:54 until the current time. You see where that forms right there? Right here's perfectly fine. You can go to the left of the 200 EMA where those wicks are. And a thing that I wanted to point out to you guys is like right at 9:54, we got to the high of the 200 EMA. You're always going to see a situation where we pull it down. And that's why I try to get out before 10 o'clock, right? Because of those wicks that go up and down, up and down. But after 10 o'clock at about 10:20 to 10:30, if you can go over to where the move really starts to happen, where you see that big green candle to your right.
Right here?
Yeah. Right there at about 10:20 is when things change. If you look at the bottom of all these candles, they're going to the exact same point, 526. Even though we went through over and over again, they're going to 526, 526, 526.
Yep.
That is the true level of where the play is about to start.
Yep.
So when you're watching these things at 10 o'clock, and every single day you'll see this happen. It can be up, it can be down. But every day you'll see that we keep coming to a level. That's called your support, right? Now that that's the level of support, we're not coming back. You will get a manipulation where you push through and stuff like that, but we're not going through that area. It said 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, telling you guys, like Chris said earlier, this is where the buyers are now. Now, you might get a little bit of somebody's like, all right, well, I'm just going to sell my orders because I'm about to lose money. Because they know when they're going to lose money, right? So they're going to have that quick sell, and that's where you get that massive wick from. They flush their orders, and then the market is going to go crazy like this again and again and again. We blasted right through the 200 EMA, and we have not looked back.
Man, he said
that is
perfect.
something that on a macro and a micro time frame, when you come down from that hour time frame and you're going backwards, you want to get to the point where you can see this thing happening on a 1 minute, because now you'll start to see minute by minute exactly what's going on in the market. And now you'll start to see like, hey, okay, we came down here 1 time. If you look at those little wicks, 2 times, 3 times, and you start to just put your line on there and just say, what amount is that? And even if you just sit at that amount and be like, all right, cool, we go down to the 525, I risk losing like a couple $100 or whatever the case is. Worst case scenario, like 1,000, like I would have went in for. But this is going to happen on a daily basis. And once you start to learn to read this very simple thing, going backwards on your charts, it'll happen on the 5 minute too. If you put it on the 5 minute, it'll see the same. But I wanted you to see this on a 1 minute from a microscopic standpoint of how these candles and this money works. This is true time frame and money trading. There's a line. There's always a line in the stock market. If you look at the bottom of that line, that used to be the support level. I mean, that used to be the resistance level. Look at where the market opened.
Oh, my bad.
That was the resistance.
Yep.
If you look right below that line, it was the resistance. Once we broke through, it became the support. And from that point on, we never went back down below that. So now the market is telling you like, hey, 10 o'clock may do a lot of stuff. It may go up, it may go down. If you are patient and wait for those retests, that 1 retest, 2 retests, 3 retests at 9:54, at like 10:05 and 10:10, it told me everything that I need to know. And then we get that last pull down, which is why I say it's always safest to get in after 10:30. You get that last pull down where all of a sudden, boom, is this the 5 minute?
This is the 1
This is
minute.
1 minute
This
still,
is
right?
1 minute still. Yep, 1 minute.
Okay, but you see where that orange line is that he just put in there. We used to be below that line. We opened the day below that line. We pushed down to the low. It showed us what our low was for the day. Now, we may come back down here later on in the afternoon. It usually does that. But once we got above that line, there's no going back. They can push through as many times as they want and like take a little money here and there. But the truth is, we were always going up from that point once we crossed through that line.
Yep.
And if you look, we break through right there at about 9. I think that's like 950, right? Yeah, that's 950. We break through at 950, and there's no more resistance. That is the resistance line. We broke through. There's no more resistance. Now we're just going like, okay, all the buyers have shifted up. And this is going to happen every single day. And I know I sound like a crazy person because I get really excited about this portion of it. But this is what I'm seeing when I'm looking at the market. These lines, I used to have like 50, 60 lines on my screen. And it was just different price points. When we hit this price point, this is what's going to happen. And that was the simplest thing that I learned. And I'm sure if you look at a Fibonacci, it'll be all over there. If you look at like the premium and all that stuff, all the technical stuff, it's all on there. But this is as simple as trading gets right here. Once we cross that line above where the high of the market started for the day, we are in a brand new market.
Yep.
So there's 3 stories to the day. There's the beginning of the day. We're entering the middle of the day. And then at 2 o'clock, we'll enter the end of the day. So you find what point you are in that story, but there are safer times to enter. So for the people who are new to trading, you stay out of all. Look at all that crazy up and down consolidation. That's 50 cents. If you're buying a couple of contracts, that could be a couple $100 up and down, right? But if you're just patient enough to just wait for it to come down to that lowest level and just get in at the lowest level, even if you lose a little bit, you did the right thing.
Yeah, and Sebastian, check this out, man. This is the thing about it. So everybody, what he's saying that happened right here, right? Watch this. All of this, what he's saying happened right here, everybody. And then he says right here, take a look 1 second. This stuff is happening in real life right now. Then he's saying right, oh, you guys can't see it. Why it's not drawing? Okay. Right here. Is my screen not drawing? Why won't draw? Come on, don't do me like that. Draw, please.
You gotta right click and click on the drawing.
Well, it won't. It won't.
You deactivate it.
It just stopped drawing right quick. 1 second. Let's see. All right. So let's see if it starts drawing again now. All right. Here we go. It won't. So just follow my mouse. So it right here, consolidation, consolidation, consolidation. Boom. Right here, wick down, push up. Now watch this, everybody. This exact same play right here happened first thing this morning when we broke through this level right here. Look right here, everybody. Let me come right here. It's the exact same thing. Like clockwork, all over again. You just gotta look for it. Consolidation, 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 consolidation. Support right here, right? Wick through, push up. The push up leads to what? Boom. Crazy, right? Then we go up. This is why I say create your boxes, everybody. Create your boxes and you know where your boxes are. So right here, boom. Same thing. Consolidation, 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 consolidation. Hitting support, bouncing off of it. Boom. Strong push down right here. Scare the life out of you, right? Boom. Strong push down here. Break through this support. Wick back up above the support. The wick back up right here is the signal, is the sign, is the witness that's telling you, hey, start paying attention, and booyah, shot up. And then from there, what happened? From there,
Continue to run.
Continue to run.
Market consolidation.
Market consolidation. And now we're right back here at market consolidation. Now right here, boom, we got some support right here. So we're gonna play this level. Now we moving on up as time has progressed over the past couple hours. We're consolidating right here now. Consolidation right here now. And right now we're looking for what? We're looking to see if it's going to be the same effect and see if it's going to happen. If the same thing happened, we're eventually going to break above this high and create a new high. But we already know, though, about 527 is different than the other levels because this level right here, 527, is a 1 hour supply zone. And it's an 8 hour pivot right here as well.
Go to the 5 minute right here on this exact same thing.
5 minute time frame. Okay.
And then just zoom in on the same area.
Well, the one we just talking about?
Look at where the 200 EMA is, guys. We're always reaching for something. So earlier we were reaching for the 200 EMA on the 1 minute. We broke through it. We surpassed it. Now we're reaching up to the 5 minutes 200 EMA. So that's going to be our new area of strong resistance at the 5 minute 200 EMA. But we're always reaching. The stock market is always going to reach for something. It's a previous level that's been hit. So if he goes into the pre-market, you'll actually see it probably line up close to where the 200 EMA is. We're going to reach for previous highs. If we're moving up, we're going to reach previous lows. But this is the trick of what I'm seeing. That is your tunnel. That's your channel. Those 200 EMAs is your channel that we're currently trading in. And we're going to continue to reach until we hit that level. And then if we go beyond that, then obviously we'll start reaching for wherever the 15-minute is, and so on and so forth. But usually they're going to be above and below, and you'll have a channel that you're trading in. But that's just the simplest way of reading the stock market left to right.
Yep.
You know, premium and discount areas. But we're always reaching for something. So you see the highest highs up there. You see what we're reaching for. You see the pre-market high we haven't hit yet, where the market started up. And then we're slowly climbing our way higher towards that. But look at how dead even we are with the pre-market right now.
Right there, ready. V-shaped recovery, right? V-shaped recovery.
Yeah.
A V-shaped recovery can lead to a Nike check. So right
And
here.
nothing crazy about that technical analysis, guys. I'm just looking at a chart without all this stuff that Chris is showing us right now. I'm looking at a chart and what's actually happening. You know, minute by minute. So I started with the 4 hour and I work my way backwards, and then I start watching it develop on the minute. And those big candles that you see on the 1 hour and stuff like that, a lot of times that's just like 1 or 2 or 3 minutes.
No, that's good stuff, bro.
So you can always strip it down. Look at how we got up to that high from the pre-market, and then not the end of the day, but the current pre-market, 8 o'clock is with the real high. We went right up there and we started to pull back, but there's plenty of room for us to move back up, and that's the coolest thing. But now that we're at that high, we can officially start to push down and then start to consolidate and see where we're going to go from there.
Yep. Exactly.
And that is the neatest thing about reading charts.
Exactly. And that's good stuff, bro. That's some good game. And it's always thing about, matter of fact, everybody on YouTube, hit that like button also. Hit the like button and subscribe button if you have not. But look at this, we talk about this is the V-shaped recovery thing, right? You see the V-shape starts down here, right? Boom. Starts down here. On the 1 hour time frame, we get, what type of candlestick is this? What type of candlestick or candlestick formation is this? We come down here, a bullish engulfing candlestick. Bullish engulfing candlestick, and we push up, and we come into that 1 hour supply zone that we was talking about. First thing we got on this morning, we talked about the 1 hour supply zone. And we're right here at this 1 hour supply zone right now. 527. Okay? And to his point, I think you may have hit this on the head right here. Sebastian, check this out. I'm not mistaken. 527.15. I think the on the 5 minute time frame, the 200 is 520 or something like that. 527.30 or something like that. So it's right around that close same area. But look how we're right here, this supply zone. This is the zone we talked about earlier today. To say this is the first level we got to come to, the 527. We break 527, we got a shot to go back to 529. Right here to fill this gap right here. So we're looking for this. We're looking for this break, 529. I believe we'll come up to this 529 sometime throughout the day, and I believe we're going to close somewhere around 530. And I think tomorrow's just going to be a straight flat day around ranging from 530, anywhere from 529 to 530, and then Friday is going to cap us off with a great push up or a great push back down, right back down to these levels right here of this 525 area.
So the reality of what you're looking at right now is called the external market structure. We're in the middle of the external market structure right now. The range is $5. It's $5.30 to $5.25. As you can see, we never came all the way down to the low, so there is a little room to the downside. But we've already started pushing back up, so we've created a new demand zone for the current day. And you just wait and see what's going to happen next at 11 o'clock. We are at 11 o'clock right now. It's consolidating currently. We don't know if it's going to pop or it's going to pull. It looks like it's pulling to the downside, like I was saying. But this is the stock market. This is buyers and sellers all day long going back and forth until they figure out where the level is. And we won't know where that is until the end of the day. But from 9 o'clock on, you have the pull down, you have the huge push up all the way through the 10 o'clock hour. And now you're going to have whatever's going to happen for the rest of the day. And more than likely, we'll start to reach towards that low where we fell down, like you said, filling the gap. But you've got all day to fill the gap. You just have to figure out what part of the story are you in. Exactly. Are you in the down part of the story or the up part of the story? We just finished the up part of the story currently, and right now we're consolidating.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Exactly. Yep, exactly, Six Hustles. Like you say, exactly, Six Hustles on YouTube. Definitely. And everybody, so that's kind of where we are right now. Let me go right here right quick. Go back here. That's kind of where we are right now. We're kind of sitting right here inside of this box. We're looking to kind of break back up, come to this 200. It's at 52, 527, 52. Come back to that 200 on a 5-minute time frame. Potentially go up there and hit resistance. If we do fall down a tad bit some, if we fall down some, everybody, think about it this way. Right now, this is the 5-minute time frame. Look at the 9 EMA. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. We haven't touched it yet. We're still away from it. Come right here. We're at a decision-making time. Come back and we're coming back to touch this 9 EMA on a 15-minute time frame. See if we get this crossover on a 15-minute time frame. See if we get a crossover above it or a hard break below it. Okay? Last thing I want to show you guys. Go to SPX. Let's go to SPX right quick. Has SPX crossed over yet on a 15-minute time frame? Perfect. Look at this. Remember yesterday I told you guys, yesterday I was talking when we was on live. I said if the SPX starts from a gap to the downside and the candlesticks are underneath the 9 EMA, the candlesticks have to come back to the 9 EMA. Same thing to the upside. Yesterday, when the candlesticks start above the 9 EMA, it has to come back to the 9 EMA first before it does its play. So right here, everybody, this is like I use this every single day on SPX. If it's a gap up or gap down, the stock has to come back to the 9 EMA before it starts doing its thing. If it does not come back to the 9 EMA, you can already kind of tell it's going to be a trend in that particular direction, whichever direction it's going. So right now, what we're looking for, keep a look on SPX on the 15-minute time frame. If SPX close above this 9 EMA, we're going to potentially continue to go back up. Okay? We're going to have continuation to back up to the upside. Okay? That's where we are.
And it might take the whole day, but technically you're not allowed to have gaps, right, in the stock market. So if there's a massive move down or massive move up, we have to go back to the previous day so we can actually see when it filled that gap, Chris. No, just slide to
One second, I got you.
This is a perfect example. We had that gap.
1 second, bro.
Can't see it on the screen.
There you go.
This is the perfect example. We had that gap, and then we filled the gap, and then we continued our pull down. So you gapped up, we pulled down, we came and filled the gap, and we filled the gap early yesterday, but we filled the gap, and then it was able to finish the rest of the day, and then at the end of the day, it just ran right back up to where we started, which is the true level.
And then today we open up, fall back down, and then we have to potentially come back up here to this 5. Well, on SPY, it's 529 area right here on SPY. Okay? So just be patient.
Sometimes it takes days, sometimes it takes one day.
Exactly. Now, and that's why, and that's the thing about it is, I don't think it's gonna happen fast. The reason why, because we're still waiting. We're waiting on. We're just waiting on Friday's data, really. You see what I'm saying? But I think the market is going to get in position for Friday's data before Friday. So that's why I think between 529 and 530 area, that's where we'll probably get the consolidation area, until Friday comes and we understand which way we're going, up or down. So that's where we kind of are right now.
Perfect analogy for what's going on in the market right now. It's like an archer. If you're being lazy and you're pulling back a little bit, you're gonna have little pops here and there. But if you have a nice hard pullback, you're gonna get a nice long shot off of that. And that actually goes hand in hand with Miss Iola was saying could happen in the market over the long term as well.
All right, everybody. So just to check in, right? Go ahead, Sebastian. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, man, just simple stuff like that is stuff that you'll pick up on over time, and that's just practice, man. And that's what Chris taught me, and that's what everybody else taught me.
Yep, good stuff.
All I did was simplify it.
Good stuff. So everybody, right here, if you so right here on the video, everybody, just keeping you guys up on my trades. Right now, I'm up $1,300 for the day. Early, when we first started today, I was down $5,000, $6,000 when we first started today. When we first started going live, I was down like 6,000, 5,000. Right now I'm up 1,100 for the day, and right around 30,000 for this trade. Okay.
Chris is about to walk out here like Terry Crews.
All right, everybody. Listen, you all have a good one. If you are brand new, make sure you join the. Keep in mind, everybody that was watching today. This is like we're on here. These are people that's either in my mentorship program or they've taken the mastermind. They have some understanding what I'm talking about, what we're talking about, right? If you're brand new, do not get overwhelmed by the stuff we're talking about. You need to just come to the actual free class that I'm having on Sunday. Come to the free class on Sunday. I'm gonna break it down a lot of concepts that I'm talking about and kind of go from there. Okay. So everybody, listen. You all have a good one. All praise to the Most High. We'll see you guys. Well, I see everybody. Well, tonight we got class tonight. So, but everybody, we be class tonight with JT. But y'all have a good one.
Have a great day, everybody.
All right.
Have a
You
good one,
too.
everyone.
Thanks. Thank y'all. Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right, YouTube. You all have a good one. If you if you're new and this is your first time here, do not get overwhelmed by the things we're talking about. The more time you spend with us, the greater it becomes. Joshua Coker, send us an email to admin. I think because Josh, you already took the class. So send us an email to admin@iwantknowledge.com. Admin@iwantknowledge.com. Send us an email there. All right, everybody, listen, you all have a good one. All praise to the Most High. This is another session of Live Trading Wednesdays. And I forgot this boy to go to sleep. Hey, we trading. I'm putting the baby to sleep and we doing it. We getting it all in, man. Listen, y'all have a good one.